Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, justice on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
What's going on, people? We're here once again. We are back with the same old, you know. It's the same old story, you know, like Yo-Yo's like, oh, what's the show about today? And I goes like, first I was like, oh, just let me make a video and move on, you know, because like, is it every day racial debates, racial this, racial that? But yeah, like I was tired at first, you know. I've seen so much nonsense, like, and obviously off the back of Sir Jim, the all sorts that, you know, we've been there before. It's the craziest part of people trying to tell you, what's been the line? How do you know he said it? Or just also, you know the usual. You tell them something racist has happened and they say, but prove it though. Like, how do you, like, wait, what? Why doesn't Camavinga react? Okay. Cool. It's crazy. And we're not even looking at all the footage as well, because there's different moments. But then you just have to ask yourself, what did he say to my man that he covered his mouth for? Because it's obviously Fabrizio and them lot posted, like, he's saying, I didn't say that. What did you say then? What did you say? Mbappe's out here saying, man heard it, he called it, said it over 5 times. He knew what he wanted to do, he done it. And then after you start to hear the other argument, this argument stinks even more. Because you have these moments, and this has been in the game forever. Like, bro, the players took a knee for the whole season. Still here. Still here, bro. How do I say it? The response to these matters mean nothing. It means nothing, bro. I saw Joey Barton on the Piers Morgan show. Again, just like he can say and do what he wants, working. Like, these people can just do what they want, and it doesn't matter, bro. You can take a knee forever, and the league, there's no harsh punishments, bro. There's nothing. He ran to the ref and said, yo, he called me a monkey. Like, bare times. The ref was like, I stopped the game for a bit. And now I'm hearing you incited them by scoring a goal and celebrating. And then Jose Mourinho, of all people, I've seen Jose Mourinho run down the touchline at Old Trafford. I think I've even seen this guy hit the knee slide, the Maguire. I've seen this guy celebrate shamelessly. Arsenal, Liverpool. I've seen this guy, like, really try to upset, like, it cupping his ears. I've seen him. I've seen him tell the Man United fans, like, respect. I've won more. We talk about people that can incite things. Like, how does a celebration mean I can be racially abused? I want to know that. I need to know that. I need to know how, when you start doing the equation, yeah, the maths equation, like, and then what's mad is, because this player suffered it before, you lot saw the last time he suffered it. So because I'm in these situations, now all these situations are my fault. How? But it's that same old adage, innit? It's like, don't make noise, just play. Really. He's Brazilian. They dance. He scored a wicked goal. He went and danced. What's the name? We've been dancing. Cunha danced at Arsenal, bro. He was surfing, inciting the fans. I don't know. I think it's who's telling the story. We had the same thing with Pogba when they counted every single one of his rascal out haircuts. Like, man, they ain't getting haircuts all the time in the Premier League. Some of these stuff is cultural. Cultural. This is what people do. Like, they're on that. That's how they express themselves. That will always have this thing that appears. And then I can tell you, hey, this thing's racist. Here they go. Here they're at with the color card again. Here it comes. Brother. This thing's been in the game for so long, bro. Not changed. Like, we took Semenyo. We're talking across the board, bro. It's a football problem. It's not just a club. It's just there. It's there. It's a sad state of reality. And what's mad is, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Jose like was a little bit different in terms of how he's been really put on a lot of, like, he's gone hard for black players, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I made that assumption. Let me say that differently. I made an assumption, but Mourinho telling him that, and I don't know if Mourinho's head's fried because Mourinho got sent off in that game. I don't know what's going on with Mourinho. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to say that he had credit in the bank, so you want to give him some benefit of the doubt, but how when you come out and say that? You got Clattenburg chatting shit. Like, I've seen Gary Neville celebrate in front of the cop. Easy. He's never going to be racially abused, though. Because he's just a football player from Manchester that you hate. The skin is going to be the first, straight away, bro, straight away. Yeah. Bro, this is normal, though. It's the sad part about this part of the game has been normalized. Period. You think of the England moment, and if you're black, minority, whatever, as them man were taking the penalties, the thought in your mind was, please don't miss. Not for England, for what's coming after. I can tell you, I could speak, well, I'll speak to the black experience and my experience. A lot of us were thinking like that. Do you know how insane that is? To be in a penalty shootout, yeah, can win it. And you're just thinking, rah, if these men miss, it's over. Race relations, because I'm cool and I'm your guy until I'm not your guy anymore, then I'm black. Simple. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It stinks. I was gonna play clips of like Henry talking, Mbappe speaking, but really, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? I was gonna almost say, look, this is not even me. This is the words of the pros that have been in the game, experienced this stuff. But what does it do? Do you know what I mean? Like, until it gets sorted out from the top, bro. I saw Infantino refuse to give Senegal the trophy, bro. I watched him refuse, like, didn't want anything to do with it. No, didn't want to, nothing. Man, it just looked at differently. That's it. You're just looked at differently. And if you're a calm, humble, quiet type, it fits. It's no problem. God forbid you have some, like, you just got bare charisma and you're, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're like you want to do your hair, bro, there's like a book of David Beckham's hairstyles. David Beckham had plaits, bro. Cane rolls. Whatever David Beckham did, man went and gone and, like, the community followed him. Sarong Beck, like, all sorts. All sorts. We've seen it with Grealish, bro. We've seen, like, these things there, it just exists. It exists. But it is what it is. It's gonna happen again. That's it. Like, sadly. That's why I didn't want, like, I couldn't even bothered. But you can't have this apathy towards this thing. You got to call it out and say, hey, this ain't right, kick it out, all this other stuff. But I feel like at the top, real decisions need to be made. Real decisions, powerful decisions. But it's not going to happen, bro. That's it. Anyway, that's me. That's my thoughts. I'm going to open the lines. You lot say what you think. These are people's opinions. If you're saying stuff that I hear, I'm going to be like, I'll try my best to listen to your opinion in it. That's the best that I can say. If I feel like you're chatting shit, how do we do this? What's the best way to do this? It's opinions. That's interesting. Someone's opinion. Should they be allowed to have it? Yes. Do I? Interesting. It's an interesting one still. I didn't think about that part. All right. Let's just see. Yo.
Yeah. What's going on?
Quick thoughts, though. If someone doesn't share the same opinion and thinks, you know what, he shouldn't have been dancing inciting the fans, they should be allowed to have that opinion, and we should just hear them out.
I think we should hear them out. That doesn't mean we agree with them, but I think too much of society these days is, if you say something I don't agree with, I'm not going to even listen to you. So if they come with an articulate and kind of a detailed reason, I'm not going to agree with them, but it's interesting to hear their perspective. Like, because I think sometimes too much exists in an echo chamber where you only hear things that you agree with, and that's a lot of whether football, politics, whatever, you only hear what you agree with, and then therefore you block out what is said elsewhere. And I think sometimes it's obviously, it depends on how it's delivered. If they're going to come condoning anything that is wrong, then not. But if they want to say, handle yourself X, Y, Z, it might be interesting to hear it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Wicked. Usually I can't be bothered to hear it. I feel like, anyway, your opinion, go on, the floor's yours, bro. I mean, what do you think?
Well, like, it's sad, and it's like, it's not even surprising anymore. That's the thing. Like, I didn't know what happened. I only I was on UV this morning, and I think the first super chat said Bun Jose Mourinho or something. We stand with Vini. I was like, what's happened now? Like, I didn't know. Like, I went to bed before the game ended. Like, I didn't know, and I'm like, and then I see it, and I'm like, oh, we're there again. We're there again, and it's not. It's kind of a picture on a public stage of what Black people kind of go through on a day-to-day as the minority in certain places. So this kind of just shows you, like, oh yeah, you score a goal, but why are you dancing? Like, that's inciting the violence. Come on, Jose's speaking into his privilege. We've seen a guy do a madness. He's shushed crowds. His knee slided. He's run down the touchline at Old Trafford. He's done all of that. And obviously people are annoyed about that, but none of it turned to, we don't like you because of the color of your skin. None of it ever turned that way. So he's speaking in, and it would never be that. So he's speaking into a privilege that he doesn't realize that he has.
Yeah.
That he does something wrong, he's just an idiot. We do something wrong, it's not just us an idiot, but it's the whole color of your skin and all of your people group that are wrong for that. And that's what happens.
Keep going, because you don't have a minute. Remember, you still got the...
Cool. That's fine. Like, no, like, as a black person, we are judged on one person's, like, one black person does something mad, we're all in it together. That doesn't happen with anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of does, to be fair, with, like, how some Muslims are treated as well, actually. But it only happens with minorities, doesn't it? Where one person does something mad, we're all treated a certain way.
Yeah.
I exist, and I spoke about this when we chatted about the Sajim stuff, yeah, as in how I'm treated on a day-to-day. I work in very bougie flats in London, as I do kind of maintenance on those properties. Bro, the amount of times they just see me as a delivery driver. Why is that? Oh, leave the parcel at the door. No, I'm here to fix your boiler. Like, they don't, but it's obviously it's not like a major thing, but all it is they be looking the way that I do, they see me a certain way.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And with Vini now, it's ridiculous. He shouldn't have to keep on going through that on the mains. Now, we need the people who are in charge at the top to do something. It can't just be the players, it has to be higher up. But the sad thing is, they're not going to do anything because it doesn't really, it's a money thing. It doesn't fix their financial issues, so they're not going to do anything.
Brother, big call, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, and we say this, like, this ain't the first time we're hearing stuff like this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll just, you lot hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, appreciate that. We'll continue taking calls, man. You lot got to get some stuff off your chest, in it. So here's the platform for you guys to do it. Uncle Jim, welcome to the show. Thoughts?
What's going on, man? More the same, innit?
More the same.
More the same.
More the same.
You know what is funny is that people woke up today and thought, but this is just a Vini situation, and he is the guy that is always bringing this to himself and all these other things. And it's like, but are you not seeing the common issue? Are you not seeing that it's always him or one of us? It's always something, whenever we don't act like Kante, that's we bring issues to ourselves. That's what they say. But if you let a man that is Ukrainian or Israeli, and bear in mind, I'm not doing whataboutism, but if you let a man that is Ukrainian or Israeli come out and say, I've been abused, you'll see it everywhere. We need to stop this. We need to defend our players, blah, blah, blah. But when one of us say, oh, you got to prove it. What do you mean prove it?
Yeah.
Like, what's all that about?
Something with a shred of reasonable doubt, like, it can't be, it has to be on point. What was he saying?
It can't be all the time that he comes out when he's saying these things. It's convenient, because something hasn't gone your way and whatever. But we've seen this before. We've seen bananas being thrown on the pitch and that. We've seen man get abused by players, man getting chased by players, all this other stuff. We've seen this. So why now would we? Oh, you got to prove it. And Mourinho, I would say I'm disappointed, but it's just more of the same shit, innit? Like, Jose Mourinho, who's been an advocate of African players, loud as well.
Loud.
You've seen this, and you said, "Well, boy, I don't understand." Nah, come on, man. Let's be real with this. But again, more of the same. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. And I don't really care about whatever kick it out or whatever establishment is going to do or say, because them man don't do nothing. Really.
Yeah, it's not changing, bro. This thing's hairs is, we're locked in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the sad part, bro. They've been trying to kick it out since, I remember the kick it out t-shirts. All now. We've had the
Yeah.
BLM take a knee for a season, bro.
Yeah,
What does it do?
well, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of it really matters. None of it matters because all these men are gonna do and say is the typical stuff that they can get probably from ChatGPT, yeah, and just say whatever they need to say quickly, and then hopefully just get swept under the rug. All now we're still vexed about what happened in the Senegal final,
Yeah.
and then nothing they've really done about that.
Nothing's gonna be
Hey.
done, bro. All now, yeah. Man is still mad about the Sir Jim thing, you know. Man just has to hold it.
All now,
Oh, that's
all
not what you
now.
meant. Bro, every time, bro, you know what's mad? They'll find context for the situation. You'll say, yo, he was racially abused. Why was he dancing?
Before I
No,
go,
you got another minute. You got
let-
another minute.
let everybody. Oh yeah, of course. Let everybody talk. Let everybody speak, whether they're for the issue or against the issue. Let them speak. Play devil's advocate to the people that you disagree with, because at the end of the day, people need to speak. And I personally want people to show their true colors and exactly what they feel about the situation, because I don't care how old you are, I don't care what you deal with in your life. This is a constant issue. As Courts just said, the fact that he's a man that does serious maintenance, but they're looking at him like he's just any Amazon flex delivery driver, because that's what they want to, that's how they're willing to paint us. I want people to come out and say, yeah, but it can't be that. Nah, let people talk, man.
Yeah. I remember I was Ubering this woman, yeah, and she goes, you speak really well.
They don't understand. They don't understand. You speak so well. Oh my God, I can't believe. I didn't expect someone like you.
Yeah, like I was like we were just talking about loads of things, a range of things. Yeah, she says, yeah, you speak really well.
Ridiculous, man. But
like
it's just more the same, innit? Like I said, more of the same. That's my call, bro. More of the same.
Wake up, bro. And there's, bro, bias everywhere, bro. Like, even that's why, like, little things that you have to do to make sure, because even the way your kids be treated is different. The way your kids are treated is, bro, all sorts, bro. I'm telling you, this is because there's that thing called unconscious bias. Like, my daughter is tall. She's 9, but she's tall. But she's a kid. They'll think her pain threshold is bigger than, I don't know, little Pippa, who's fallen over as well. Like, the reaction. Now, my missus is a governor at the school to make sure we treat these kids the way they're meant to be treated across the board. But that's there. She's fine. Or more responsible. No, she's a kid. Look at her like the rest of those kids. You got to pull up. And before, this is stuff that our parents were really doing. So they used to chat shit about us, and we couldn't do nothing about it. Like how the framework of the school was mental, bro. Like, I'm talking down to the point of little black girls' hair's being policed, but they don't talk about the other hairstyles that can't be had. Nah, kind of can't. What's going on? What's going on? Is there a policy for everyone's hair or just theirs? You know, this thing is just a part of society, bro, that's just been getting throughout. Be there. One good thing about being the next generation is man understands the language. Yeah? Better. My parents didn't really know what was going on, and they were finessed. We know a bit more. We have to kind of be frontlining stuff. I make it whenever there's a teacher chatting shit, me and my wife are at the school. Because I know what you already think about us. You think, oh yeah, probably a broken home, this, that, and the other. These are stuff that man's got to do, you know, just so. This is just this is what I'm saying. And maybe when you talk to people that are not within the culture, they won't even realize this is what you got to compete with. Like, you have to start fighting out these fires early doors. It's mad. Then you got to tell the kids, early doors as well. Early. So they're not confused. Brother. And that's why man is tired, bro. Because this is just the consistent storyline. And then if you say something, do you know what? I could fly kick someone about the black card. Do you know even the word woke here? We don't even use it no more, bro. It was taken. The woke left. Fuck off. Woke left? Who? What? You see it. When we were saying it, it was talking about you see the bullshit. You see the bullshit. Now it's just been rebranding something else. Here they come with their DI. Fuck off. Anyway. Piers, yeah, that's for Piers and them, man, there. I ain't seen a black man say woke in years. I even heard a new one. I even heard some idiot saying the word unk means uncool. Don't let them still. Oh, for fuck's sake. I get frustrated, bro. I get frustrated. I hate it, bro. Man will tell you, nah, it's not racist. Nah, man will throw. Anyway, sorry, man.
Bro, you already touched on something I wanted to mention when I was gonna get my chance, bro. Quick story. I got 2 kids now, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I work between here and America, so sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. So while I wasn't here, my little one that I told you started walking when what's his name was missing, didn't do his hot chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not Oga.
No. Marquette.
Marquette, right. Bro, how can somebody of that side, little kid, hitting on my child, right?
Yeah.
And the response is, "Oh, it's only a boy." It's what boys do, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't
You gotta
here,
be in
so
there
my wife.
advocating. You gotta
Yeah,
be in there advocating. Yeah,
right.
carry on.
So my wife dealt with it, and as far as like going over there to see what's going on. So I told my daughter over the phone. This is a young,
Not
like a
time.
little.
Time for that, guys. We're having a serious conversation.
This is
Go
a
on, continue.
little child, by the way. And then I tell my child, just be strong and blah blah blah, whatnot. I'll say maybe this was 2 days before I came back to the UK. She drags the boy, right? Because he hit her. She did the same thing. The boy's father shows up to the school. The one time your hands get put on your kid, you show up. But the other times where your son was doing the beating, you didn't show
Yeah.
up. No one cared.
They're not only they're not
So
kids anymore, innit? They're not kids.
right. So my wife goes over there, and the response to him was, "That's why you don't have a husband." That was the response the boy's father said to my wife. So she was like, then she's in her head. She said, "Wow." So you remember the statement you made about both of y'all pull
We have to
up.
pull up,
Yeah,
bro.
both of y'all. You know the
You
statement you
must.
said. Y'all started from a young age, and that's why both of y'all pull up together because of this notion they have, right?
Yeah.
I pull up the next day when I land. I didn't even sleep. Jet lag, didn't give a shit. I told them from the school, I need that boy's pops to pull up now. And then he pulled up. I pulled up. I said, "What was you saying to my wife?" I said, "Bro, it was. I don't want to say certain
Bro,
things." I said,
you
"Oh,
must. At parents, because it's starting
you
from the
have to.
playground. It's
You
starting
have
from
to.
then, bro. Like
You
then.
have to."
Oh,
It's crazy. You have to. For everybody out there, be there for your kids, man, because if not, they're going to put whatever message they want to put in there when you could do better by showing your kids how to move around and maneuver. It sucks, but we have to.
It's
And you
society.
guys got to show up as a unit too. Don't let them think your kid growing up with one parent household if it's not the case.
And you know what? Do you know what's so mad? They treat your child like that if they believe that's what
Yes,
it is.
they do. They do.
Bro,
They
I
do.
tell you, the way my daughter's treated to now to how she would have been treated,
Oh, it's different now.
brother.
We pull up to every school play, everything.
You must.
Everything.
Because
I'm not.
guess what? Bro, and this is what I'm saying. And people are looking, thinking, what are you not talking about? I'm saying this is it. So
Yeah.
this is not just a football issue, bro. This is society, because society said, why did that man dance? How?
Players been dancing for years. Players been dancing for years. What's his name? Just danced on and surfed on Arsenal's grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Man. Bro, if you lot can learn anything from this, good man give you the tools, really. You must pull up. And now we speak the language better. Yeah? You see how the tears were weaponized back in the day? Throw it out there. What? This made me feel like we're not like our parents kind of weren't allowed to say anything because their situation, like where they like even meant to be here, some parents. It's darker. Man, them's feet's under the table, bro. You learn to speak like your counterparts. Standard. I tell my wife, hey, babes, send that email. What they're not today, bro. This is what this looks like, by the way. Your missus got to unleash the tears of fury. Yeah. Unleash those tears. You want to be the strong black woman at work? Nope. Cry. Hey, so how do we cry right now? Run it back. My mental health is being affected. Run it back. Run it back. What? I need to go on gardening leave for my mental health. Wait. Brother. Hey, tell him to release those tears, bro. Call the union, fam. Yeah, all of that, bro. Yo, morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sis. I know it's a bit early in America, but I know you wouldn't
No,
be.
I got up to fast.
Conversation.
I'm fasting, so I'm good.
Okay, of course. What'd I say? Is it not? It's not Mubarak. That's the end of it.
The Ramadan Mubarak, bro.
Oh, Ramadan Mubarak.
But first you say Assalamu alaikum and then you say Ramadan Mubarak.
Salam. Hey, I'm getting better. Assalamu alaikum. Why have I done the hands though? Why do I keep doing this? Bro?
I don't know. Don't know. This is how you get caught out. Just put your hands down. Put your hands down. This is how you get caught out. I'm caught up.
Ramadan Kareem, that's what I'm saying. That's the one I'm looking for. I saw that online.
You could say Kareem or you could say Mubarak. It's
all right,
happy
cool.
Ramadan any which way.
Yeah. Man done the hands, you know.
This is why you get called out. I keep telling you. We're not angry enough, KG. We're not angry enough. We're out here looking for people to fix an issue that we have to fix ourselves. We can't look to others who've shown us that they don't care to fix an issue. We can't keep calling them out on to fix it. We're not angry enough. We as a people are not angry enough. We've become very comfortable. I said this on Joe's show the other day when he had Truth is Truth. We've become very comfortable in our lives. So we don't want to be uncomfortable. And in order to fix this across the board, not just this incident or the incident with our club, just across the board, like you were saying just now with AJ in the schools and all of that, courts situation, we have to become uncomfortable and we have to get angry. But we're not angry enough.
Do you think that
we get angry for like 10 minutes or an hour and then we're...
No, because I think we're just... We've learned to work within the anger, though.
But that's the problem. We've learned to work. We shouldn't have to learn to work, KG. It's like our ancestors on the plantations learning how to not to make massa angry. So we worked around it. So we don't get lashes. We shouldn't have to learn to do anything. We are of equal oak. We are of equal elk. Our skin color may be different, but we are equal. We should not have to subjugate ourselves or think lesser of ourselves or value ourselves lesser or work around. We shouldn't have to work around. Do they work around? Are they asked to work around? I said this on Joe's show and you know, I'm going to take this once and definitely, but I'm finding it very hard to support our club. That's where I'm at.
I've been feeling like that.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I am finding it very hard to support football on a whole. Because if you look at the numbers, the majority of footballers or the stars are black. The stars on most football teams are black. Come on, man.
Yeah. You're spitting some real stuff right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's been a thought that it's the uncomfortable feeling that you haven't wanted to say out loud, but I've definitely been feeling. You know what I mean? It's like
it's real. And KG, you know me, when I stand on something, I stand on it. I don't stand and backslide. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
And for me, my black
Go on.
I just want to say one last thing. For me, my black brothers are important to me. They are very important to me. And courts, that statement you made about it not being a big thing, that they mistaked you for just a delivery guy, that's a big thing. That is a big thing, bro. Yeah. You are educated and you have a proper job. Let them respect you. Take it easy, KG.
Big up, man. Hey, she's spitting. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even, bro, the fact that this is what's so mad, yeah. Like, Sir Jim's apology, yeah. It's not even an apology. Like, he doesn't give a shit. But it showed he doesn't give a shit, because maybe, as Riri saying, man is not like maybe more needs to happen. You know what I mean? Because he just knew it didn't matter. This is the thing about this issue. It doesn't, like, I don't know because if there's a lack of, I hate, you know what? There's a few things, because it's a bit harder to build this one, but I always hate that it always become an us thing. Like, it's because we as a people, like, it's back on us. When you've committed the crime, bro, you've done the mad thing, and now it's us. It's because we don't do. No, what about the fuck you just did? But I do believe here, they respect the money. They respect the movements. When there's a full movement, then they finally, if they know they're losing bread, they change, they speak correctly. Facts. If they know it's going to affect the bottom line, they speak correctly. But then again, it's going to take unity because let's have it right. Yes, Man United made a mistake at this point, but I'm hearing things like, you don't say those kind of things on TV, which means you have that thought, just internalize it and let it just play out in your day to day. Don't say on the, all they told him, don't say it on the mains. The main issue with everyone else was, don't say it out loud. Do you know how mad that is? The advice is don't say it out loud, but it's like, bro, he feels this way though, and he's running things. Anyway, it's too complicated, bro. It's not. Hey, Sefa, thoughts?
Yo, big up KG and the Mandam in chat. Is audio all right?
Yeah, audio's perfect.
Yeah, big up, bro. I wanted to say it's not only a football issue, the case with racism. It's spread all over societies in many different nations, even the countries who had like over 7,000 years of civilization. It happens everywhere, unfortunately. And we need to teach our kids about respect and acceptance from early age. That's our job to do. That's the best thing we can do. I don't have kids like you yourself and some of the other guys in chat, but I have a little brother, and I've taught him that you have to respect people. He plays footy as well. Like you can't.
You tell him that it's going to be different for him in terms of how people see him.
I mean, it's He, even if people disrespect him, I told him you can't be like them. Like you have to stick to your principles and stick to your morals. You can't be affected by what other kids say or how they act. Like you need to stay true to yourself.
Is that the right message? Is that the right message?
I mean, we have to be outraged if if people are racist, but you still have to take the right steps to bring change. Like in football, nothing happens if you accuse someone of racism. You see federations and UEFA, they don't do anything. Like in case of, let's say, Bentancur, when he was racist towards Son, he was suspended for like 5-6 games. And it was his teammates, but when it happens to a black player, you don't see the same punishment, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of different. And Zaha was right about it as well. I don't know if you remember what he said when players took the knee and all the respect and fight against racism thing was going on. He said this wouldn't change anything, like taking the knee before the kickoff and before games. So you have to do something about it. You have to suspend players. You have to fine clubs. You have to ban fans when racism takes place. You have to do something.
Well, yeah, look at that whole thing with the John Terry Rio Ferdinand. Well, no, Rio's little brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that situation. That was a madness.
Yeah, and the thing with Sir Jim, we call him Jim Crow now. If you know. Yeah, you know. He's been moving mad as well. And the thing is, people are saying he could say this thing if he wasn't connected to Manchester United, and that's mad. Like they say, okay, if you say it in private or if you work not in football, we would have been fine with it. But that's not okay neither. Like a lot of people hide what they truly feel. Yeah.
And you know what the killer is, yeah? The nasty part about it is, you know that his opinion is not his own. There's many that stand with that opinion. That's the dark
100%.
part.
100%.
Like, how dare you get all of this from us and you don't even value, man? But then that's across the board in this whole thing, though. Because who does?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing that these billionaires and those who are in power in this hierarchy are connected with politicians as well, and lawmaking and so on, that's dangerous as well. We need to realize that it exists everywhere in society. Like the higher up you get, you see more of it with these people. Yeah, that's a sad truth we have to accept.
Bullshit. Brother, you know what? This has been a good call, man. Big up yourself,
man. Big up you and Mandam in chat. Take care, bro.
That's one. Yeah, man. Abs.
Yo.
Well gone, man. Talk to me, man. Jose Mourinho surprised you, or like?
Well, Jose surprised me, but he didn't really, because Jose is always going to try and defend his team one way or another. But it's funny, some of the comments that they've said, and now today morning, all the videos are coming out, all the Benfica racism they've done. There's even videos of 2 kids doing monkey chants at Vini in the corner, and you see Valverde run to the referee and say, "Can you not see that?" And the referee pretends like he can't see it at all. He does. He looks. Then he looks away. It says, "Continue with the corner," right? And then obviously, I don't know if anyone's ever seen that famous Benfica video when they'll do monkey noises at Hulk, and then he smashed it top bins. Then they had to keep quiet. That's Benfica. So I don't know why anyone's come out and said, "Oh, because our hero is a black man." Because our hero is a black man. But I don't even
Bro,
want
it's
to
every
really.
football club.
I don't really
Bro,
want
it's
to
every
point out
football
one club. Huh?
It's every
I was about to
football club.
say. That's what I was about to say.
Every
I can't
football
even
club.
blame one football club. Every football club
Yeah.
has done this, one way or another, right? Even Man United, that Oli period when they were all going after Pogba or Martial or Rashford. I thought, well, that's convenient because your players are the one that was making the season worse. But again, look, Riri's right. We're not angry enough, right? But on the other hand, we're not powerful enough to make a difference. And that's the uncomfortable truth that we all have to face as people. See how you change your situation by coming as a team?
Mm-hmm.
We do not go as a team in any place. When I know I'm going to put a little history here, yeah?
True.
When the civil, hear me out, KG. When the civil rights was going on, when we were fighting for it, a whole group of black people stopped taking a bus for a year. They walked or got lifts. Are we willing to do the same process now to make a change? A whole year or 18 months? All of us. That means like 10%. 10% are going to be house and then stay inside. Cool. But 90% of us, 8% of us together at one to just go, no, we're not doing it. All of us at one. Because even that game, the whole Real Madrid team should have left the pitch. Instead, you saw Vini going nuts, Mbappe going nuts, Rudiger looking around, right? And then most of the others standing around. Why are you still standing on the pitch for if your player has done that? The people are strong enough.
But then
whichever way you want to put
it is. People are like, Abs, you have to deal with this, yeah, every day of your life, innit? And some people are tired, bro. That's the truth. 100%. Some people are tired, bro. Like,
and I think Waj is here as well. Like, I think there was a last show I said sometimes you just have to play the game now, right? And my aim of that playing the game is for the economic power instead of just the physical and the protest and stuff like that. I mean, I've been hearing this for a long time. I know I don't really like the person I'm going to mention, where he says the reason why people can disrespect us because we don't have enough economic power to just stop shit from happening. The Indians do, the Chinese do, Israel does. I feel it's time to maybe going that way. It might take a bit longer. We got to be able to pull the plug on people, make them lose about a couple of billion or worry about losing even more than a couple of billion, and then you'll see changes. So that's how I'm seeing things now. But yes, all these things piss me off. I mean, I work in football. I work in non-league.
You know what you're seeing in non-league.
The higher up you go in non-league, the less black you see. And we've all played in those levels. So it's weird when you don't see the coaches on the bench or manager or scout. But yet when you look at the teams, 50%, 40% are my brothers. So we're not smart enough to do coaching? Interesting that. Anyway.
Big up, man. It is the Indian community saying they don't come together. I feel like that's how I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I'm just gonna talk from from the Nigerian perspective and say we look at the Indian community like, yeah, you lot will come together and have a plan. That's how it comes across. We like, yeah, you lot will move in, go and get the house, get another house, get another. Bro, we proper have this understanding of you lot, yeah? Is that totally wrong? Because we're like, yeah, these lot get it done. We don't. wait. I'm seeing Pam, I'm seeing a couple. I'm making my way down the thing, but I'm seeing them head shaking. I'm like, wait a minute. Are we yeah, all right, cool. We deserve better. I've got two more and I'm gonna get to you. I've got two more. There you go. Coley.
Yo.
Yeah, we proper fought.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like you've mixed in a couple of different Asian communities in that statement and classed them all as Indian. I'm not gonna lie, but
I'm gonna say I've said when we talk about it, we say the Indian community. I don't think your Nigerian parents is breaking it down and saying, "Yo," do you know what I'm saying? He's just going, the Indians, they really come together.
No, change. Stop saying Indian, say Asian, because it's not. Or even be more specific and say a region of Asia, but don't say Indian because
all right,
it's not. It's, yeah, but this comes nicely into what I went to say. Yeah, see what Sir Jim did. I need people to. I'm speaking from a person. My perspective in life is the mixed race experience. Yeah, right. One weekend, my Nigerian nan will be making me a goosey.
Yeah.
The next weekend, my white nan will be talking to me about pheasant pie. Yeah, it's a confusing perspective, but you get to see both people's. Now, the point I want to make to you lot here is we have to be very careful because what Sir Jim did was an unintelligent statement put together in a very intelligent way. That was a rallying call. Yeah, for people that one, don't really listen. Two, like you lot have all been talking about, have predisposed views that, like you said, keep it quelled, but don't say it out. He's trying to draw those people to say it out. Yeah. He said immigrants. Immigrants incorporate so many different people. Loads of people gone back at him talking about the immigrants that he employs. The smarter people in the room will know he is talking about people's income. He's not talking about people's race. That's who he really has a problem with. He has a problem with people's income. This isn't in defense of him. This is so that us as a black community don't trigger what he's trying to trigger. And those people in the white community, what he's also trying to activate in them. It's divide and conquer, bro.
I don't agree.
Pardon? You don't agree with what?
I don't agree that he's not talking about, it's not just economics. I think when he thinks
I'm saying to you, yeah, logically.
No, but when he says the line of bringing Manchester back to Man United, I'm bringing Man United back to Manchester, he's talking about specific people. And
that's a different statement, though. That's a different statement. Yeah. And I understand that's gone into your. But I'm just speaking about what happened on that one interview when he was talking about the immigrants. Yeah, you're convoluting those two things, and you're talking about how you made up your mind with him, and that's fine. I'm not here to object that. I kind of agree with that. But my point is, what he tried to do in that statement, he tried to rally up a couple people, yeah, not a couple, like a few thousand people that aren't intelligent enough to put two and two together and realize the only immigrants this man can be, because you, like, again, mixed race experience, bro. I've been in a room when white boys are slagging off a black youth that's also my friend, but he's just darkening me. So, we're not talking about you, talking about the other ones, innit? Like that's what I'm talking about here, innit? That's the mindset you have to understand. That's what he's trying to rally. But what that does to the other side, and what it does to me innately, is it makes me go, raw. Let's protect ourselves then. Like, fuck you lot. But then what happens? The entire room becomes divided. And there's still people standing in the middle of the room that you don't realize haven't made their mind up, don't feel like that, but realize, the black side kind of ain't feeling white people now. So now they have to group up with people because they feel like that's going on.
So you're speaking you're speaking of the person that's kind of in the middle, in a sense. Is that what I'm getting from this? Not
necessarily. I'm just saying because obviously you've
been able to see both.
If I think like KG, I'll make it real for you. Yeah, I'll make it real for you. I quit a job, the best paying job I've ever had. I quit that job because I saw someone being racist. I put a youth forward for a job. I saw emails. I got forwarded the email in the email chain. They're talking about, no, I can't hire this one. He's too black. I quit my job based on it. You're not talking about me. I don't know that you. But that you is overqualified for what you asked for. He needs a job right now. And the reason why he needs a job is everyone is doing this to him. So I can't operate here. I have to leave. Yeah? So I give you that perspective because I want you to understand that it will trigger me on both ways. That if I see that it will trigger anyone to defend. Do you understand? Yeah. Like, But the point I'm making here is that is the chess move. The chess move is to make everyone move into their sects, sects, S-E-C-T-S, and then essentially you have this debacle, this conflict, because you've put a divide down. So what you have to make sure to do is, you just have to make sure you know who you're talking to and know how to approach that conversation, innit? Don't necessarily close yourself off to an entire people, but close yourself off to the people that feel like they've made their mind up and it's based off ignorance, innit? Because a lot of these people in the football world, and I speak.
I didn't want to cut you off.
Sorry.
Big conversation,
Bro.
Big up, bro. You know when someone's talking and it's like you want to give them that time. The stuff that he said that I agree on, the stuff that I'm like, this said Jim's a pussy. That's it. There's no other way to look at it, guys. And like it or not, even though like we're like black or you're like what's it, ethnic minority, whatever you want to call yourself, and you can have money, you're never going to be middle class. You might have middle class finances, but they'll never see, because it's a class thing. It's a class thing because you're never meant to be in that room anyway. That's the truth of it. They're saying he's only talking to a class, yeah, because they weren't expecting my black self to pull up in that class with my money, with my shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, man don't want you there anyway. that's the killer. The search even that they don't want. When he said, "I'm bringing Manchester back to what global club?" Hello. Good morning. Yo, I'm yourself.
Morning, KG. Morning, KG.
What's going on? Thoughts?
Many thoughts. Many thoughts. Many thoughts. I really liked the conversation earlier on when we were talking more about Vini and that whole situation. Yeah. And I watched Mourinho's interview after, and he unexpectedly didn't want to discuss the actual racism incident. He talked about the celebration, which was really unexpected from a person like Mourinho, who previously has appeared to be supportive of African and black culture, black players. But when he had the opportunity to now, he chose to take the side of defending his team, which really doesn't seem as something you would expect from a manager that has as much status and respect in the football community as he has. Which was, I found that really surprising.
Especially what he's linked with doing at Chelsea, how he just bought, I felt like he just made Chelsea African. Like, I see a lot of Chelsea shirts in Nigeria because of how Mourinho went and gone and found all these African players.
100%. And I thought I'd share, personally, I'm an immigrant living in Sweden, which is one of the most, very typical European, white, blue hair, blonde eyes, and everything. And I mixed that up, but
white, blue hair.
Yeah.
No, good.
You get what I mean. But moving here, I've been here 11 years now, and over the time, I've ended up working in spaces that are predominantly white and Swedish, everything from banking and different spaces I've been in, and you will hear people having conversations about immigrants that come to this country, not necessarily at work, but in many environments I'm in, that you hear people talking about immigrants and not realizing or thinking that, we have one just sitting here, because
you don't even count.
Nah, but I think it's that sense of, now, we're not talking about you, talking about the others. It's not said that way, but that's how people might want you to interpret their conversation, which is really surprising in different cases where it's a country where people don't really want to acknowledge these tough conversations, but every now and then things will slip. Something will slip out, a little comment will slip out. I was biking one time, was a red light. Someone crosses the red light and someone shouts, "We don't do that in this country." Why can't you just shout, "Don't do that"? We just assume that since he's a black person, he's not from this country, so I have to tell him we don't do that here. And that alludes to the whole.
Those little aggressions there, bro. I know exactly what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, because you feel like if you do something stupid as a black person living in a different country, it's because you're black. But if you do something stupid and you're from there, it's just stupid kid, stupid. It doesn't really resonate the same way, and it's really hard to stomach that. But the longer you're in these kind of environments, you realize that's the reality, unfortunately. So it's important to keep having these conversations.
Bro, I'm glad that you come in here, man, and giving us your take as well. But then, are you looking at Mourinho a little bit different now? Or you
a little bit, definitely. Because after that happened, I was waiting for his interview after the match, and I was like, okay, I want to hear what Mourinho has to say about this, and it was very disappointing. Very disappointing to hear.
Brother, big up, man. It's a good call. What's crazy is Mourinho's been such an advocate of African players and stuff. And I don't know if he's failed at this moment. A part of me has a little bit more string left for this guy. I don't know if I'm wrong. You lot can let me know if I'm wrong for like saying that he has just, I don't know, man. I'm confused. I won't lie to you, but I feel like while disappointed, here you go. CJ, I'm getting to We Deserve Better next. Would like to call in KG, but at work, the only way this could stop if UEFA banned people from ethnic have people from ethnic backgrounds at the top of the table, it won't change. Yeah, but even when they have them in the room, yeah, he's basically said the only way this stops if UEFA bring in people, because now the conversation, when they were trying to bring people in to make the rules make sense and stuff, they said it's DEI and that's a problem and it's wrong and it's what's wrong with the game and this, that, and the other. So then that whole conversation of having a diverse group at the top became a moot point. It's almost like talking about diversity became a bad thing. When planes were crashing, they were blaming DEI. Like it was mad. And that's on purpose. Here you go. KG, can I forfeit my Marmite challenge? And he's pulled up with one membership.
Brother.
No, wait. Let's just
wait. I have to say this. No. KG, I asked him for 40 memberships. If you want to forfeit, he gave one. He's 100% doing it now.
No,
bro, this guy's been on a topic like this today, he tried to lowball me and you, bruv. I don't think he's reading the room. I said 40, he gave me one. Nah, you're doing it.
No, he ain't read shit. Oh, this must be paid. You know what? Shout out to him because maybe I needed that. Bro, man walked. That's like VP. I swear, yeah. This channel, yeah, we got a lot of spectrums on the channel. Like, we got a lot of spectrum use on the channel. Because man read the thumbnail, yeah. Everyone's coming and talking about the racism they suffered. And he's talking about the Marmite challenge. No, the spectrum is spectrum. Wait. Bro, man, how can you see the thumbnail and say, you know what? Wow, that's important. Now, I think I'm definitely a spectrum youth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know where I stand on there, but yeah.
Amina was paying the brown tax. He thought, look, as you're feeling sorry for all these people of color, maybe I'll get away with it.
Wait, I mentioned the Indian community, but I was told Indian's not the right phrase. I was talking about the Indians.
Yeah, do you know what? I prefer to be called an Indian, not an Asian, because Asia covers the whole of bloody Asia. I'm not Asia. That's the Far East, that's Japanese and all of that sort. I ain't playing your game, me darling. I'm Indian.
Sorry, while we're talking about this, can I clarify? I do know the difference of the countries. When I say Indians, I meant Indians, not mix, not mix of people. I meant Indians.
Yeah. When our parents are talking about
those are the people that I work with the most in the jobs I've been doing in IT. Yeah. So that's why I'm talking about this. That's my experience. No, not IT. I work in IT, people. I work in IT. This is not a joke. I work in IT. What do you want me to say, bro?
IT, bro. Not IT. What we're not gonna do? Now, if I was a bad man, I'm gonna start the clock again. If I was a bad guy, yeah, I would try to get abs to the will for that. But we're not doing it. We're not doing it, bro. Let's get
For
back
my
to it.
work. For my work. For the work I do every day. You're gonna try and put me to the wheel.
Bro, wait. Before we get back into serious stuff, yeah, I'm seeing Man United linked with Mane, a guy that's played 15 games. I'm going to the will for Somerville, yeah, and we're going to talk to a kid that's fresh, 18, for the left-hand side. I'm going to do this.
That's not a starting position. And also, if you have any issues, please send a message to HR.
Let's get back to work. Go ahead. Your thoughts.
You gotta let it go, mate. Some of it.
I can't let it go, bro. I swear to God, yeah. If I
actually, hold on. So suddenly, votes that carry on during the end credits are being included. Therefore, the Youngcool trial. Therefore, the Youngcool trial. No, don't shut me down. Therefore, the Youngcool trial.
Yes, keep going. We deserve better. Keep going. Yes.
Youngcool trial, right, was in the end credits. So therefore, that's counted.
No, it doesn't count.
Tomorrow, trial.
No, it doesn't count. I'm telling you, Youngcool trial. We've dealt with that before. We're not hashing up old cases, bro.
No. And another thing, Mr. KG, that stream that you deleted with VB and Waps's craziness, you had a poll on that in which you were picked up on. So you've got a light wheel for that too. And Abs has got a light wheel from yesterday. They're piling up, they are.
Focus on the topic at hand. You're wasting your minute.
You triggered me, guy. Indians IT bandits.
No, God, man. What do you want to say about some of this? Because I saw you nodding when Riri spoke about, like she's feeling a way about Man United with the whole Sir Jim thing and just all sorts, and just this Vini thing as well.
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with Mourinho, right? What an absolute moron, yeah? You know what? People show their true colours. You know what I mean? You give people enough rope, they hang themselves. If people want to come on here with comments, right, allow it. Because, sooner or later, it's so easy to find holes in their arguments. Everything about what Jim said, I've got a tattoo of Man United. I'm getting it lasered off. I'm done. I'm exhausted. You know what I mean? It's shameful. How dare he still be in a position?
Should you have to give up on your club because of what this custodian has said?
I'm not giving up.
You know what I mean? That's the thought that I've been wrestling with recently. I'm like, I feel different towards the club, but I shouldn't have to go because this prick he tried to buy Chelsea.
But I'm allowed to have a response. And it's kind of like, what is going to be my response? And I kind of look at my body and I think, I don't really need that on my body anymore. I don't need it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, this is a kind of response. And if there is no response, then what we've actually done is say, this is fine. This is okay. And that's what I can do personally for myself. The bigotry, right, is everywhere. You know what really annoys me? Suddenly people are getting angry about what Infantino said. Yet when there was all the LGBT stuff and he's turned around and said, today I feel Saudi, there were bear men that were saying that. Do you know how much that used to infuriate me, right? That was absolute nonsense.
I did it every day.
Exactly. So the problem is, if you want equality, you need it to be across the spectrum. I'm not Muslim, right? But I will call out Islamophobia. I'm not black, and you see me on this show. Yeah. I will protect black players, because I know what it's like. I grew up in the 90s, yeah, and brown people were fairly protected. Black people were not. And I used to say, try and live one day in a black man's shoes, right? If you're lucky, you may have a decent 24 hours. Try and live in a week, because I understood what those microaggressions were like. They are everywhere. And then, of course, 9/11 transpired, and then brown people put in the same bucket, right?
Yeah,
it's hideous, right? And it hasn't stopped since. And this is all about money. Billionaires aren't paying people a decent wage, right? So, those 9 million that are in benefits, most of them are working, right? And they're having to get work-related benefits to top up a wage that has been stagnant for over 15 years because the billionaires want to squeeze every penny out of us. We're having to pay our own 25% add-on. We're through our taxes. That's how crazy it is, right? So smoke and mirrors. They want to stay rich and they want to blame someone. So look over there, punch down, while we up the top keep getting rich. That's the nonsense. I don't buy into it. As a part of me that thinks, give them Nigel Farage. Give them Nigel Farage for 5 years.
No,
No, bear with me.
no,
Listen, hear me out, hear me out, hear
no,
me out, hear me out, hear
no,
me out. He's
no,
not that much. Listen, he's not that much different from Boris Johnson, right? And he
no, I
came for
know.
he came for everyone, right? No, he'll come for them. He'll come for them. All the people that are voting
No,
for him
I'm
will come for
telling
them.
you.
Bear with
Bro,
me. Bear with me.
bro,
Bear with
we
me.
ain't got enough time. We ain't got enough. Do you know why I'm saying no? Yeah, is what you've seen, and I don't want to get political. Yeah, what you've seen with, you see, when you put a madman in charge. Yeah, I just use America for example. You see, like the politics of, like, there used to be a time when someone would be presidential and then they could say something and they'll be like, that'll be enough for impeachment or anything. Right now, there's no rules because everything has been said. If you now put in Nigel and let him do a 5-year stint in this thing here, brothers, you'll be asking yourself, what is racism?
1 minute. Just
Go on.
quickly, right? Just quickly on this, right? All right. So we're talking about we don't have enough power. All right. I think we've got far more checks and balances in this country than the Americans will ever have. So I don't think there's going to be a problem if he does get in. But if people are talking about power, you've got the vote. Pick the party in your community that's going to keep them out. If you want to talk about power and feel powerful and make change, you make sure that they don't get in. And that's why I'm so sick and tired of people saying, I don't know who to vote for them. They're all the same. They're not all the same. You've just said it. So
Yeah.
that's where your power is. So you use it.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm telling you, the killer is right now. It's coming, bro. This has been a work rate towards the thing, bro. The checks and balances, as you said, brother. We're watching. Do you know what's so mad? And I don't know why everyone's afraid to talk about it, but look at the bro. Oh my God. And we can all see it as well. Maybe we're just not angry enough for real. There's a real situation happening with the files, yeah? And those people are being protected. Imagine they're protecting them. They're being protected, bro. As in, everyone knows who's done it, and then no one's getting jail. What? Brother. Nah, if you allow yourself, bro, even the woman that helped my man, I ain't saying no names, bro. She's in a low security prison, bro. Chill it. Oh my God. Nah. Let's move on, man. Mad, bro. Evidence on, bro. They downsized the prince and took his title. He's in a cottage. And when they say cottage, brother, please believe he's on Emmerdale Farm. This cottage is not a normal cottage. And then they said, he was with his family members, but that's okay. Surely he should be able to see his family. What? Did you see what he was doing? Bro, we're cooked. We know, and that's not even a problem. bro. Anyway. Anyway. Bro, man is tired, bro. Bro. And the way they'll deal with like you, hey, watch how they act. Brother, look how they're acting, yeah? Let your child have 1 day of school. Let your child be out of school for 1 or 2 days, or try and go on a cheaper holiday. Oh, we gotta go and see the social worker. Brother, what's going on with the tapes? What's going on with the fucking files, bro? Surely that's more important. Yeah.
You okay, G?
Brother. That's why I just want to watch football and escape, bro. I just want to watch football.
You know what? I didn't know you was gonna do this stream today. I thought you might try to say that, because my conversation today was gonna be something that was said yesterday, but I'll leave that for another day. It's more of a football take than what's happened yesterday. But
I wouldn't mind the football thing, to be honest. I wouldn't mind for a second. I wouldn't mind some escapism.
so it depends. I don't know if the guy is listening, but there was a squeaky little criminal who thought he tried to chat shit yesterday at half time when I said that. Remember? Yeah. At least you know who that squeaky little shit is. But you know, when I mentioned about Hansi Flick and he said he was just chatting shit, oh, you want highline football and all this and that. I was like, brother, highline football got this man 6 trophies in the space of 2 seasons and a title last year and 2 La Liga Super Cups. So what we doing here? And who's to say that my man's gonna come do the same thing here? Like, maybe you'll look at the players and think, doesn't need to do highline football. You know, like, man might adapt. He obviously didn't use highline all the time at Bayern. But, you know, like, maybe this is the way that Barca wanted him to proceed. Still sitting second in the table right now, but, you know, Hansi Flick's a bum. Tactics are shit, so we shouldn't get him. But, you know, I did say that's a nice little Rico there, isn't it? For someone if we're going down these routes.
They were getting down these Rico routes.
Man turned up yesterday, thought he was about to cook. I was like, brother, what are we doing here?
But he's seen the.
He's a shit manager.
Thank you for a little bit of. I needed a little bit of. I didn't need. The reality of the world was pissing me
off.
I
mean, I did think I didn't want to. There is things that I'd say, but it's kind of like I've heard a lot, and I don't want to put. I thought let me just chat about something else. So I don't know.
What about us linked to this money player, bro?
Is that the Wolves youngster?
Yeah, 18.
This is the thing. Someone has a few. Let's call it a purple patch right now. Someone has a purple patch. We're linked. It's been like this for many years. Yeah, Riri. You're right. The likes ain't liking. Let's get it to like 200. There's like 320 of you here, man. But yeah, like, he's having a purple patch. He's doing okay. But brother, you're not like the next up and coming thing. There's so many players are probably doing what you're doing, but just because you're in the Prem and now some, like, maybe your agent's throwing out and they're trying to get your name out, you know, you're 100% getting relegated. They're probably looking for attraction from other clubs to get them a move.
Get the most from their players.
And he wouldn't join us anyway, I don't think. I think a player like him, I don't know how old he is, but his next step up would be like a mid-table club, whether it's here or maybe like a top 6 club at one of the other leagues, like maybe Spanish or Bundesliga.
No, but if we try to buy him, I think he's gonna, like, he'll go to the youth and that, and then I don't know what the plan is.
Someone mentioned him on this channel after we played him that time with Amorim. I can't remember who it was. Someone said they wanted him, and we cussed the guy.
And now look at us.
But it's not.
I guess that guy's not doing a fish challenge for just mentioning a player. I tell you right now, yeah. When I watch those videos, you don't care about me, man.
But do you know what? Yeah, I've been trying to stick that forfeit on someone. I first tried it with bots. But
For
I
me,
didn't. No. Hold on. I tried to first stick it on bots on his channel, yeah, and it missed it narrowly. And then I tried it on this channel against someone else a couple of times ago. It's just unfortunate it hit you. Maybe like you're the leader
why did
that
you
it needs to
suggest
go to first.
Like, it didn't need to be there. Like, it didn't even need to be there, bro. It's the worst thing on the wheel.
Brother, I compromised though with you. I
Compromise
said
what?
if you don't want, I said okay, if you don't want to eat it, you have to smell
I'm
it for
not
a minute.
You can't smell. Have you seen the videos? A minute. As soon as they open the bit, nah. Fuck off, Pav. I can't. I'm not giving him them 4 seconds. He can go to hell. He can go to absolute hell, bro. Bro. Nah, Brian from Microsoft is crazy.
Hello, I am Brian from Microsoft. I'm here for your IT problem. I like Ab said, we all work in the IT. What's good, KG? I thought line up the mood a bit.
Wait, Kareem. No, I've got it right.
I thought line up.
Thank you,
Yeah,
bro.
Kareem Mubarak, whatever you want to. I don't know.
Thank you,
It's been
man.
so
We
serious.
needed
I thought line up the mood a bit.
We needed it, bro. But I'm like, real talk, yeah. Can we talk about, because you saw the trial, yeah? And the trial was a mess.
Bro, you just
I just want to get some
brother,
reflection.
just go blood. Honestly, it's blood for blood. Like no, genuinely, people do not like you. You got blood for any no, bro. I am telling you now, yeah, as petty as possible. Like any little microaggression, yeah.
Anything,
Straight in the
actually.
wood.
Say this is it, because we saw this. Someone deleted it. I deleted it and said and lied, saying Vinny's got
Vinny's got
Vinny's
no, Kristen's got the screenshot, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No.
Lied.
Any single that's it. That's what you gotta do, though.
That's the feature of the show.
It don't matter who it is, just out for blood.
Can I ask, because you were shaking your head, yeah, when we're talking about like the Indian Pakistan community and we have
that history.
I just want to ask quickly, because we keep saying that, you know,
that history is so just quickly. That history is so divided. There's so much.
No, not the
bloodshed
communities. I'm just saying, do they like? You see how you say like some families work together? Like, so Nigerians, when someone's getting married, we show up. Bread is there. Boom. We like, everyone puts money together, helps the family get married and stuff. Would you say that?
Within families, absolutely. Like, generally, I can only speak from my experience. In my family, we've supported each other, helped each other, and like creating generational wealth together as a family,
as a unit,
to help, to understand, because it's not that far removed from my grandfather and my grandmother. Leaving India, Pakistan and stuff like that. So I still have an understanding of, what they went through, and my granddad sat and spoke to me because there was a school project, and so I have an understanding of what he's gone through. So I'm not that far removed from understanding the steps we are to where we are now. So it's still all about the family unit, etc., and stuff like and stuff like that. Some families obviously don't work like that, but I can only speak for myself personally, which is it's all about as a family supporting each other, helping each other grow financially, stability, and maybe I or my generation might not see that, but it's all about helping the next generation.
A lot of people are saying borrow them £5. Wajid, can you borrow me? A lot of people.
You of all people really want to go band for band?
It's not me. It's not me.
No. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Borrow me £10. There's all sorts here, bro. Abs says it as well. I'm not getting involved. You lot were giving.
Whoa! Remove me from this immediately. Me and Watch are not going.
I was here,
Hey, why don't you want to be in here? That's interesting. What's going on? Don't you lot do the good presents, give outs and stuff? This is what you. What's going on now?
You know what, KG?
Big man.
I didn't want to bring this up.
No, hold on. Big man, you paid for my flight to Belgrade because we're going to watch the basketball. KG, you're my guy, you know.
Wait, we need to get our tickets. We need to wait.
No. KG,
you need to get your
I've always
ticket.
wanted to bring this up.
Yours ready? Send me your flight information. Are you coming, Abs?
No, I can't make this one. But KG, I've always wanted to bring this up, but I thought, nah, it's too old now, yeah. But I remember you doing Ramadan. What's going on?
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at it.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club! I said drop a bomb, Dad.